How's it going, guys? Me, the Domo Taku, here today to talk about the next episode of ReZero, episode 17. I could make a 7 with my hands, but you know. So, we're nearing closer and closer to the end of ReZero, and how do I feel about this episode? Dang it, Subaru, like, this guy keeps effing up everything. I swear to goodness, he keeps effing up everything. He's just, I guess for one, I'll say that he's been through so much shit, so it's fine that he doesn't really think rationally, sort of. But the like shit never good happens in this series, and I thought for one that, for one, this episode had some totally weird stuff that had just happened. Okay, so let's talk about all the stuff that happened. So. For one, this whole timeline slash world has gone to shit, like complete shit, like freaking Rem got forgotten, Amelia is dead, and so not Rem. And yeah, that's basically it. And now it's like, what the frick are you supposed to do? So you gotta go restart and do it over again and try to fix it this time. But no, you didn't freaking do that of all things, when like that was the most rational thing to do. But I don't know what the frick is going on. So, in order of events, let's talk about how Rem sacrificed herself to save Subaru. Once again, best waifu in this series, and fought this giant ass freaking whale that was attracted by freaking Subaru's dang curse, witch curse thing, right? And I don't know how the hell it happened, but surprisingly turning events, everyone in this world has forgotten about Rem. How can that be possible? No, that is unacceptable. Rem is the best girl in this series, and everyone but Subaru has forgotten her. Of all things, it's like how when she knocked out Subaru, like she freaking karate chopped him in the neck. He freaking like fell on the ground and went to sleep, and then somehow everyone forgot about her. I was like, what the shit is this? Like, this is impossible. So aside from, well, we'll find out how the hell to solve that problem later. Basically, Return My Death mostly. But yeah, afterwards, Subaru reaches the village and the mansion on time, actually. On time, even though all the merchants who were driving him to the village all supposedly died or ran away. Freaking Otto, crazy guy. Yeah, Subaru makes it to the mansion. He wakes up in the mansion next to Ram. I'm pretty sure it's Ram. Yeah, Ram. Okay. I gotta make that sure because I haven't seen Ram in a long ass time. So yeah, he wakes up next to Ram, and then of course everyone in the mansion doesn't know who Ram is. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Freaking Ram, her sister doesn't know it, Amelia doesn't know it, and yeah, after this time, Subaru finally wakes up in the mansion. He's trying to go talk to Amelia. He's like, oh, we gotta go and leave. This place is in danger. I gotta make you safe. This is for you and whatnot. And at that moment when Subaru's just yelling at freaking Amelia's, the first time you've seen her after that fight they had, like, he's not thinking rationally and he's not making any sense. I'm just like, dude, explain to her that the freaking mansion is gonna get attacked, right? And then get her out of here, like evacuation and stuff like that, right? It's like, no, they don't know who Ram is. Like, why is no one listening to me? Why does no one understand? Like, he's having a freaking another mental breakdown, right? And of course, if he were thinking logically and rationally after all the shit that happened to him, maybe he would be doing that, but I guess he's not. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that, he's gone through so much shit and he doesn't think rationally through these times. Like, at this time when he's trying to help Amelia, but he can't explain that the place will be attacked by freaking the witch cult and stuff. So, because he's having his mental breakdown, he decides to once again reveal his secret about Return My Death to Amelia. And of course, we know that this never works because those freaking like hand things try to kill him, and yeah, it never works. So he does this time, and he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell everybody the truth, the secret, and I don't care if they're gonna kill me. I'm just gonna like freaking bear the pain, right? So he does this. But something interesting happens else. Amelia dies, and I was like, oh. Dude, this world is effed up so much. So yeah, Amelia dies after Subaru reveals his secret. Apparently, him revealing his secret to Amelia causes her to die. I'm just like, dude, this is so effed up now. So then after freaking Amelia dies, Subaru's just like there, lifeless. Beatrice finally comes in after a long ass time. Beatrice, Subaru wants to die, but Beatrice doesn't want to kill him, so he sends him off to some place in the world, right, where he runs into Betelgeuse and the witch cult. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is even worse. We ran into this fool of all people. So yeah, and then they have another conflict where the freaking Betelgeuse talks about freaking slothing or whatever and like his nonsense, and then interestingly enough, we know how he killed Rem in the first time, and we know his power, interesting enough. So, yeah, like, Subaru is just there with Amelia's dead body, and then he's just holding her in arms, and then Beetlejuice tries to, like, separate them with freaking hands of, like, the thing, right? So, I'm assuming that Subaru can see this because he's like, you know, this has something to do with this curse of the witch thing and the return by death, right? So he can see these, like, freaking dark arm things, right? And then he's able to dodge the attack, and then after realizing it, Beetlejuice goes on a freaking rampage and bites his own freaking, whatchamacallit, he's crazy guy. Basically, he goes on a rampage and he's trying to, like, freaking rip Amelia apart in front of Subaru and freaking make him break. And I was like, wow, this is a really effed up ending. And, like, you know, I was assuming that Subaru's gonna die at the end of this episode so that he can return by death and restart and freaking save everything. He can fix this, somehow save Rem as well in the process by somehow making everyone remember her again. But no, these ice shards come up and protect Amelia's body, and I was like, wait, someone's here to help. I was like, okay, who uses ice moves like that? I haven't seen ice moves in a long ass time in the series, but I didn't realize it until freaking in the moonlight sky, it was a pissed off Puck, and I was just like, you do not harm my daughter. And I was like, what the shit is this? So yeah, the episode is there, I'm just like, so I have to know, like, what the shit is going on. So for one, you know, oh my goodness. So, you know, this episode has so many freaking mind twists and plot freaking, I don't know what the frick to call it, but so much shit happened in this thing. It's mind-blowing my head right now, and I can't think straight about how the hell this is gonna be resolved in 7 episodes, because there's only 7 episodes left in the series, and Spartan still hasn't changed anything. Maybe he's changed one thing, he freaking made everyone forget about Rem. How the hell does that happen? So yeah, Puck comes up. I'm assuming in the next episode, Puck is gonna kill the shit out of all these witch cultists because they are trying to kill Amelia, his is Puck a guy? I don't remember. Their partner, his daughter, supposedly, and he's gonna kill all of them, F them up, and then afterwards, Subaru gotta die. Like, seriously, Subaru has to die. There's no way in hell that Subaru's gonna stay in this world and, you know, accept the fact that all these people died, no one figured out Rem, and, you know, not try to fix it. The thing that really sort of, like, ticked me off about Subaru's episode is, like, how his mental breakdowns. Like, I know for a fact, once again, that he has been through so much shit, so it's understandable that he has these mental breakdowns, but then he needs to know that of his ability and understand his capabilities and whatnot. So after the fact that when Otto pushed him off the cart and he was like chased by the whale, right? And he's just like, oh, I don't want to die. He's like running for his life, right? I was like, dude, you can die and come back to life. Like, you know, at this point, Rem died, so I would, you know, probably go at that point just to start over, because like, now, like, okay, now I know the knowledge that we go by these carts and we go through this route, this freaking giant whale's gonna attack us. Okay, don't do that. At that point, he's just like, no, I don't want to die, run every way. And then, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy. I mean, once again, he's been through so much shit. He's died like so many different ways in this series. This probably might be like the most deaths a character could have in the freaking series, but whatever. So yeah, and then after the other part, you know, when Amelia dies, and you know, he's like, oh, he doesn't want to kill himself, he wants Beatrice to kill him. And I was like, dude, why do you have to rely on someone else to kill you? In the freaking Rem arc, you jumped off a cliff to restart from death, and it's like, now you want Beatrice to kill you? It's like, oh my gosh, this thing sucks. And then he freaking Beatrice has to teleport him to this freaking guy, Betelgeuse of all people, and it's like, oh my god, this is even worse. Smart, you could have just restarted my death after the freaking whale. It's like, what are you doing? So yeah, I mean, like, one, how the frick is Rem erased from everyone's people memories? Erased, haha, that's funny. And then, that's about it. That's the big question. Yeah, and of course, for one, when is gonna Subaru return from death? Like, seriously, guys, like, I know that this series has cliffhangers. It's going for 24 episodes, so of course I said, you know, take as much as you want and time. But in this point, like, I'm serious. Like, you know, Subaru has been through like 2 ordeals where he knows that if he F's up or something bad happens, he just has to die and return by death. And of course, I don't know if he, like, there's a limit to his power or return by death, but you know, man, you should know by now that you gotta do this, and you know, like, this isn't like, what is this, his, let me think about how many times he's done this. Okay, he's done it once. The second time he also died. This is his third time, right? I'm pretty sure this is his third life in this arc. I think, yes, this is his third life. I don't remember how many times it took for him to die in the previous arcs to finally get the good ending, or like to know what to do. I think it was like 4 to 7. I don't remember. In Rem's arc, he freaking died a lot. So yeah, so that's about it for this episode. I don't freaking know anymore. You know, as I said, I'm thinking that after Puck kills all these witch cults, or these witch cultists run away, Puck kills Subaru because, you know, in all technicality, Puck was there when he saw Subaru like somehow talk to Amelia and then dies. Like, oh, this is all your fault, Subaru. I'm gonna freaking kill you, my eyes closed, and he returns from death. Like, you know, that sort of thing. But you know, if it's gonna be a freaking plot twist, if somehow he returns by death, right? And then this new life, no one knows who Rem is. That's like the thing, you know. Or, you know what? What if it's a effect because she's a demon, and if she dies, everyone forgets about her? No, that doesn't apply, because freaking why does Subaru remember her? I don't know, guys. So, yeah, I'm just done. My head is literally hurting right now trying to piece together this freaking episode and how it's gonna work out. Like, seriously. So, hey, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comment section, like, what do you guys think is gonna happen? How do you think that Subaru can fix any of this? And why can't Subaru just return by death and fix this already? Just why, guys? And yeah, you know, 7 episodes left. What do you guys think? How is he gonna resolve this? And will there be a final arc after this? Or will this be the last arc? So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Otaku Anime channel. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe, because next week, episode 18 will come out, and we will finally see him return by death. I'm hopefully assuming, you know, in the beginning, he could fight the witch cultist, Puck kills him, turns by death, and then fixes everything in the whole episode. Like, please? Yeah, you know, Subaru, you could probably fix this now, you know? So yeah, we'll see how this all ends up next week, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Otaku Anime channel. Take care, guys. Good night, and matane.